Oh, hello. Welcome back. Eddian Reacts.
Indeed.
I wish I had a pound for every time I said that.
Yeah.
What got today, Ed?
Well, we're back with yet another suggestion. Third suggestion this week. And this is from Todd Suave. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Sauve. Todd Suave. And Todd gave us a comment on the last video from last week. That would, well, try to think what I can't remember. Anyway, he gave us a comment and he came in and said, it wasn't actually commenting on the video, he just came in and said, look, I've come across this new young band I think you'd be extremely interested in, and he gives you a link. So thanks for that, Todd. And what it is it's this School of Rock AllStar Student Band. It's a bit of a mouthful. So this is the School of Rock AllStar Student Band, and they're covering the classic Gladys Knight The Pips song, Midnight Train to Georgia.
Marvellous, Ed.
So there we go with
Midnight Train to Georgia.
School of Rock AllStar Student Band covering Gladys Knight's Midnight Train to Georgia.
Looking forward to it, Ed.
Yeah.
For the man, he couldn't make it, so he's leaving a life he's come to know. He said he's going back to find, what's left of his world, the world he left behind not so long ago. He's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. On the midnight train. Said he's going back to find, to a simpler place and time. Oh yeah, this is gonna be right back inside. And I'd rather live in his world than live without him in my eyes. His and hers alone. He kept dreaming, that someday he'd be a star, a superstar, but he didn't get far. But he sure found out the hard way that dreams don't always come true. Said he's going back to find, to a simpler place and time. Oh yeah, and I've got to be with him. I know you will. On that midnight train to Georgia. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in my eyes.
Well,
Marvellous.
bloody marvellous.
When you go, Ian?
Well, I think, are they 17 or around that age?
I believe they probably are. They're looking
Yeah.
at that age, yeah. Yeah, they don't look that old, 16, 17 maybe.
That's it, yeah.
I think.
I mean, it didn't blow me away, but, I mean, it was competently put together. The only thing I will say, though, and it's probably not the band's fault, but there was no bass drum in the first half of the song.
No.
I don't know if you noticed, but it was completely missing, and I thought, wasn't that impressed with the snare and the tom sound either. And I thought, well, I don't know what's going on. How do you
Well, at the end of the day,
But if it's completely in the control of these young people, then obviously they're learning how to do this, probably music production as well.
Well, I mean, I thought they did it. I thought what they did was admirable. I mean, I quite enjoyed it. I thought musically they were in the pocket.
They were?
They were right in the pocket. None of them were too much, whatever. Or too much. It was all in the pocket, the whole a nice groove, and that was it. That's what the song required. That's what they did, and I thought they were admirable. I liked the backing singers as well. The lovely harmonies. I think the girl that sung it's got she got a good voice. You know what? I've got to say about it.
It's got to say that, yeah.
I thought she had a good voice. Her delivery of the whole thing was great. The only thing that spoiled it for me, spoiled it. The only thing I don't like, and I don't like this at all with any singer, it's just a personal thing. I used to play in a band, we had a drummer, he had a great voice, and he used to do a lot of high stuff, and I remember doing Sticks, he used to do, It's You Babe, the real high, it was great. And he had this thing I'm going to tell you about, and I was great, and I used to think the world of him, but this used to get on my nerves when I heard this coming in, because I didn't like it.
Didn't like it.
And this is the same with this girl. She got a great voice. See when she holds all straight tones and everything's great. See when she comes to the end of it, she does that vibrato. And it's really fast. It's almost like a bah, bah, bah.
Are you suggesting she sounds like a sheep?
Well, it's like a sheep ban. That vibrato, that's what it's like. It's when I'd rather live without him, and with that kind of, it's that kind of vibrato. We used to have this as well, the drummer.
Makes you think of mint sauce.
No, look, I just don't like that. I think that spoils what was an admirable vocal performance.
Yeah.
And I thought our straight tone voice was great, and I just don't like that kind of vibrato. It's unfortunate. I mean,
maybe she could change it.
Well, this is the thing. That's probably a natural vibrato, and a lot of singers do tend to change the vibrato. They learn, like other techniques, they'll learn a vibrato technique. I mean, that's not saying that ruins the whole thing.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. It's just saying that when it gets to those notes where she holds the sustain and adds a vibrato in, I don't like that type of vibrato.
No.
That's only my personal view. But apart from that, I thought it was admirable. I thought it was a good performance from them. And they were right in the pocket. It delivered what it should deliver.
They did. Well, actually, the vibrato didn't really strike me. But perhaps I should listen to it again.
Well, the thing is, maybe that type of thing doesn't annoy you.
No.
Maybe you don't mind that.
Don't mind it.
As I say, I can go back to 20 years ago when I was playing the drummer, and he used to do all these, he loved great harmonies and everything, but sometimes when he sung his own stuff, he'd sing, and when he was doing straight notes and that, voice is great, and then all of a sudden he would do that, and I thought, oh no, God. It's like having a sheep on stage for you, and I'm sorry, that's the way it looks to me, and I think, why? It's probably easier to sing with a slower vibrato deliberately, than to go, I just don't, and I'm not mocking, I just say that it ruined it a little bit for me, the vocal performance.
All hate mail to Eddian Reacts.
Oh, you can send it all to me, yeah.
Well, I liked it, Ed. The only thing that stuck out for me was the sound of the snare and the drums and the lack of bass drum. But, hey-ho. I mean, so what?
I think that's probably whoever's doing the recording. You know, whoever's on the desk doing the mix.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, and then maybe they were trying to get that kind of feel going back to how it was done with. Because if you go back, there probably wasn't a big heavy bass drum and great drum sound anyway on the original recording.
No, but they had a bass drum all the way
I
through.
mean, going away back to whenever it was, late 70s or whenever that was. Well, it must have been.
I've got a feeling it's 77, was it?
Something, yeah, late 70s or something like that, you know. And it would have been a really weak kit sound then.
It would.
Compared to what you get now, you know.
Anyway, guys, what do you think of our comments? Do you want us to comment any more? Or do you now hate us for what we said?
Well, that's it, you know. But thank you, Todd, for the suggestion.
Yeah. See you next time, guys.
Ciao for now, guys.